Hey everybody, it's Robin with Be Fit Now. This is today's Monday Mindset, and today I'm talking about goals versus having a system. Goal setting has never been a strong suit of mine. I think because a goal is something that you may or may not achieve in the future. I get much more excited about having a system that I can actually practice every day. So a system is something that you do on a regular basis that increases the odds of your happiness in the long run. So when I set goals, I'm not very good at connecting the dots on how to get there. So what I've realized works better for me is I practice a system that it opens me up to more success, more happiness in the long run. So let me give you an example of what I mean. It's been about 5 years now that I stopped getting shot out of a cannon first thing in the morning and getting up when my kids were young at the same time they were getting up, and it was just like nuts crazy in the morning, and it wasn't working well for me. At that time, I was definitely also avoiding a lot of other things, things that were difficult. So I would not pay attention. I didn't want to get quiet. I didn't want to hear what might happen if my brain got quiet. So I didn't have any idea what my goal was with this at the time. I just knew I needed to do something different in order to kind of change my state. So I started getting up at 5. I get up and move a little bit, meditate, read, and usually write something. And when I began to do that, it set the stage for 3 amazing things to happen during the day. And I still do this. I 90% of the time I do this. The 10% of the time, and I don't do it, I feel a little off kilter because I'm not using my system. So what my system does, that morning system for me, it helps me to feel like, number one, first thing in the morning, I achieved something. And I don't know why that's psychologically so helpful, but it really is. So I'm not looking at my emails, I'm not looking at any outside input. It's a time where it's just for me. So number one, I accomplished that, the very first thing, and I can't even tell you how good that feels every day. The second thing it does is it clears my head of outside signals, things coming from the outside in, and all those thoughts that run through our heads coming from the inside out. So this time in the morning, this system clears my mind, and it allows me to have these crazy ideas. Some of them are good, some of them work, some of them are terrible, but it doesn't really matter. They're just crazy, lots and lots of ideas. That makes me feel great, right? So the third thing that it does for me is it makes me see much more clearly during the day how I might implement those crazy ideas. I see the opportunities that are laid out in front of me, and I completely believe it's because of this system. So this system has allowed me to, a few years ago, lose 25 pounds. It's opened me up to creating a whole new life for myself and my girls, literally a whole new life, getting out of a situation that wasn't working and getting into one, making one that does work. And I can see that it's continuing to do these really good things for me and my family, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. It's my system. So, like I said in the beginning, I didn't have a goal of what this was gonna maybe do for me, but practicing this every day gets me to achieve these things that I don't think I would achieve without it. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. So, food for thought. Do you set goals, or do you have a system to achieve those goals? I guess we could combine these two things. So one example from my work with people is that I see a lot of people who have pain. I see a lot of people who've tried things, tried physical therapy before, tried chiropractic, tried massage therapy, tried all these other things, pills and shots and surgeries, and they're still having pain, okay? So what I love to help people do is to look at their system, figure out what they're doing that isn't working, either within their body, so the health of their body, their movement, whether it's not getting enough rest, whether it's something in the tasks or the activities that they're doing that's causing the issue, whether it's something in the environment that they're doing the task in. So I love to help people see that this is all within their control and creating a system for getting better, creating a system for feeling better. Because if we continue to do the same things and hope that something else is going to fix our pain or help us lose weight or whatever it is, the thing that we're trying to get to do better, it's not going to work. So we need to have something in place that makes it easier for us to achieve. And I believe it's having a system. All right, guys, so that's our Monday mindset. Think about what kind of system you might implement for yourself, or tell me about one that you already do that works great. Someone else can definitely benefit from it. All right, guys, so we may as well be fit now, because doing it later doesn't get us where we want to be.